Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about how to teach a toddler social skills and how to use words without hitting and biting, etc. So just give me a quick thumbs up if you can hear me. I'm trying to log in here. I kind of lost connection a couple of seconds ago. So just give me a quick, let's see here. All right, so again, just let me know in the comment section if you guys are actually following me, because if you are, then we're good. And then I could get started. So just give me a thumbs up or something so that I know that I'm not just talking to myself. Awesome. Hey, Lisa. Alrighty. Okay, so someone is in town. So perfect. I'm not talking to myself. Great. So what we're talking about today is how to teach toddlers social skills. So my first question to you guys, for whoever's watching live, whoever's watching the replay, is let me know in the comment section when your toddler teachers or your young threes teachers come to you or come to your directors and they're like, this child's hitting, this child is biting again, for the third time. Where do you think the lack is? Like, where do you think the teachers or the gap is of why teachers aren't able to give the children the tools that they need? Where is the struggle? So let me know in the comments, where do you think the gap is? Where do you think the struggle? What do you wish they had more of? So for those of you that just came on, we're typing, what do you wish your teachers had more of when it came to teaching children and toddlers specifically social skills? Such a quiet bunch today. Let me know in the comments. Lisa. Let me know who's in town. Awesome. They forget that toddlers are young, self-focused, and limited language egotists. I love it. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, totally. Like, that is, you nailed it on that front. So they forget, and then they also don't have the actual tools or the scripts of what to say to them. All right, what else? So what I want to do now, initiative to look up strategies and the courage to try different strategies. They always try the go-tos and then they give up. There are no easy answers. Yeah, there really aren't easy answers. And I love that you share that, Jennifer. Like, they try what they keep trying and then they give up. And, Albert Einstein has such a famous quote. The definition of insanity is doing the exact same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And so a lot of times our toddler teachers do that. They just keep trying the same things over and over again. They're like, maybe this time it's going to work, They need scripts from teachers to solve conflicts and express feelings. Yes, they need to hear and role play with the teachers. Like, here's what to say to solve this problem. Here's what to say about this, 100%. Yeah, thanks so much for sharing that. Okay, so I wanted to share just a couple of strategies that really, really bring this to light. And so the first thing is when it comes to toddlers and when it comes to any type of social skill like hitting, biting, using your words, one pro tip that I teach all the time is something called friendship circle. And I'll write this down over here so that whoever's catching the replay. So here we go. So it's called friendship circle. And what friendship circle is it's like a learning circle. It's a learning circle that you run in your like circle time twice a week that teaches a very specific social skill. So let's say you teach in the toddler classroom and there's a lot of hitting going on. Twice a week, let's say you decide that Mondays and Wednesdays learning circle is going to be dedicated towards this friendship circle teaching about hitting. Did I say biting before? Okay, let's say we're doing hitting. I already forgot what I said a second ago. So let's say we're doing hitting, right? And so twice a week, the teacher is doing modeling, puppets, role playing, and then direct teaching with the children on what they do when someone comes and hits them, or what do they do if someone is like grabbing is a huge thing with toddlers because they don't know what the word share means. So let's give them the tools that they can do. Is that we both want this marker, right? So the teacher does active role playing with puppets. So in a toddler classroom, something huge that you want to have are actually class mascots, which are 2 puppets that you bring out every single week during your friendship circle that do role playing through problem solving, right? So you have your 2 puppets. Here's David, here's Sarah. I use puppets all the time, and I teach how to do this in our training of how to write social stories. And so David comes out and says, I want this pen. No, I want to have a turn. And then they both start fighting. And the kids get involved with it. Like, well, what could they do instead? What should they say? Right? You say, I want a turn yet. In how many minutes can it be my turn? Can I have a turn in 2 minutes? Can I have it when you're done? Right? Giving them those tools and those scripts, right? But the teacher can't give it to the toddler if she doesn't know it herself, right? Give me a big thumbs up if you're following along so far, whether you're live or in the replay right now. All right. So, what I want to do now is awesome. Hey, Kim. So, I want to actually share my screen here and just show you guys what the training from the Classroom Management Blueprint, one of the trainings are how to write a social story. And so, this is actually in the members area that you get access to when you invest in the Classroom Management Blueprint. So there's developmental domains and what is age appropriate, creating transitions and classroom management, how to set up sign-in and snack time, and then how to write a social story. So we have close to a 30-minute training on how to teach social skills, how to teach emotional skills, what is the benefits, how to stop these behaviors. And then we have an action sheet that walks them through how to actually write the story with action sheets. And then we have 2 sample social stories, one on impulse control, how to help kids that are impulsive, and one on children that feel silly or make silly faces. This is very normal. You'll see this a lot in the 3s and 4s class where kids use a lot of potty language, a lot of swearing, a lot of silliness to gain social approval with their friends. So this is a social story where we walk you through how to actually write the social story for the child. So this is just a child in the pre-K classroom, and we wrote this book for him. So we're just sharing that example. That's one of the resources that come as part of the investment in the bundle of the Classroom Management Blueprint. So what I want to do right now is open up the floor for any specific questions for like 2-3 minutes, any specific questions on children behavior, on teaching social skills, on writing social stories, or on any of those things. So Lisa says, I suggest children tell the other child, I would like a turn when you are done, as a statement rather than a question, because toddler younger 3s love to say no. Yeah, for sure. So again, with the 3s, I would like a turn when you are done, even being more specific, like, you know, can I have a turn in 2 minutes? So there's that time frame in the 3s and 4s class. One of the things that we teach is to actually get timers. And so one of the classes that I coached in is that they had a little bucket with a 1-minute timer, a 3-minute timer, and a 5-minute timer. And so when a child wanted a turn, she would go over to the child and she would say, I want to turn in a few minutes, and how many minutes could it be my turn? And then the child would choose which timer, 1 minute, 3 minute, or 5 minutes. So the child couldn't say in 30 minutes or in 400 hours, right? They had to choose those 3 options. And then the child would flip it over, and then when the 1 minute was up, it was her turn. So these are just like little techniques that really make for a much more seamless, effectively run classroom. Let me see if there's any questions in here. Okay, so no questions here. All right. So let's see here. So again, if you want to get access to the Classroom Management Blueprint and be able to plug in and give your teachers the scripts that they need to communicate with these children, and then also be able to write social stories, which are such a powerful, powerful tool, just go to the bit.ly link up right on top there, actually, bit.ly/schoolteachers, and you can get the discount that we have going on right now until Labor Day. And yeah, that's about it. All right. If you're watching the replay and you have any other questions, leave us a comment and we will I'll respond back. Wishing everyone an awesome night. All the best. Take care.